Hello, my name is Sommerlad, and I'm going to be explaining problem number 12 on the diagnostic test. The problem says, which two angles are not supplementary? And of course they give us a list of 4 choices, so this is a multiple choice question, and we're going to have to actually go through each of the choices and find out which one actually answers the question. Before we begin, however, the best thing for us to do is to define what we mean by supplementary angles, because if we don't know what supplementary angles are, it's going to make the problem rather difficult. So, by definition, if we'll recall, supplementary angles are any two angles, and of course this has to be an angle pair, so it has to be 2. Any two angles whose measures add to 180 degrees. And of course we might remember that there are also complementary angles that exist in geometry as well, and a common mistake is to get the complementary and supplementary mixed up. So there's a little mnemonic device that we can use here to help us remember that. Complementary and supplementary, if your complementary angles, the measures add up to 90 degrees, and the supplementary angles, of course, add up to 180 degrees by definition. C comes before S in the alphabet, and 90 comes before 180 on the number line. So this is an outstanding way to help remember which is which so that we don't get confused. So now that we know that supplementary angles have to add up to 180 degrees, the question is asking which two are not supplementary. So obviously what we must do is go through each one and add them up and see which one doesn't equal 180 degrees. So if we start with the first choice, we have 30 and 150. 30 degrees plus 150 degrees, just by simple numerical addition, is 180 degrees. So that does meet the definition of supplementary angles, but it does not answer the question. Choice B, we have 5 degrees plus 175 degrees. Adding those up, we can see that those also equal 180 degrees. So therefore, they must be supplementary by definition, but it still does not answer the question. Moving on to choice C, we will add 89 degrees plus 91 degrees, which of course also equals 180 degrees. So that's supplementary as well. Now, a word of suggestion here, a common mistake on a multiple choice test would be to assume that answer D is correct without bothering to check it because it's the only answer left. But we want to make sure that we didn't make any mistakes along the way, so always work them all out and make sure and double check yourself. So if we take 23 degrees plus 177 degrees and add those numerically, we get 200 degrees, which does not meet the definition of supplementary angles. So therefore, these two angles are not supplementary, and the correct answer to the question is choice D.